Hi, my name is Between Saladaga and we talk about Amazon Web Services. So first, cloud integration services. Tools, technologies, and frameworks that connects disparate cloud-based applications, systems, and data sources, enabling them to function as a unified IT infrastructure. So, cloud integration services are tools and platforms that connect different cloud applications, on-premises systems, data storage, and services, enabling them to share data, synchronize information, and work together seamlessly even if they run on different platforms or are developed by different vendors. So example, on online retail business. A retail company runs its business across multiple separate systems. First, e-commerce website built on Shopify that's cloud-based. Next, inventory management system deployed on its own local server that's on-premises. So next, customer management uses Salesforce CRM that's cloud-based. Financial management uses QuickBooks Online that's cloud-based. These systems operate independently when a customer places an order. Other data needs to update inventory levels immediately. Customer details need to be saved in CRM for marketing. Transaction records needs to be sent to accounting software automatically. Without integration, staff have to manually enter data between systems, which is slow, error-prone, and inefficient. So in solution, use cloud integration service. The company uses MuleSoft AnyPoint platform or Azure Logic Apps as the integration layer. 1. It connects all systems together acting as a central bridge. 2. Automatically transfers order information from Shopify to inventory system to reduce stock count. 3. Send customer data to Salesforce so sales and support teams have full customer history. 4. Send transaction details to QuickBooks to generate invoices and update financial records. 5. Alerts warehouse teams automatically when stock levels are low. So as a result, data is updated in real time across all systems, manual work is eliminated, and business processes run smoothly.
Good day everyone. Today I will be discussing the different types of cloud integration services. So, kani nga mga services kay it helps nga mo-connect ang mga systems, ang mga applications and data so they can work together smoothly even if kanang they are in different environments. So first we have here the cloud to cloud integration. So kani siya mo connect ni siya sa different cloud-based application. For example, ang usa ka kumpanya kay mo connect sa usa ka customers relationship management or CRM system with a marketing platform. So that is a example of a cloud to cloud integration. So second, the cloud to on-premises integration. So kani siya mo connect ni siya sa cloud application with the system that are still located in a company's physical location or also called on-premises system. Next, we have the hybrid integration. So, kani siya mo combines ni siya sa both cloud and on-premises system, so including the private and public clouds.
So good day everyone. So I am going to report the Amazon Web Services. So like a big toolkit on the internet that help companies build and run their websites, apps, other online services without needing their own computers on service. So here is they don't need their computer service. Instead they will hire web export and making their websites and online services. A cloud format provided by the Amazon, it helps us store, manage, and process data over the internet. Think of it as a renting a powerful computers from Amazon, so we don't need to buy expensive machines. It makes easier to run websites, apps, and other services without managing physical hardware. So here is instead of they are using their own computer services, so they will rent in the Amazons. So they will Amazon's expensive machines to run their websites and other apps, online apps services. So an analogy, so for examples, you are going to one ka mapuyo na kag your own. So instead of building your own house nga so expensive and mangita pa ka og yuta, mangita pa ka og ipakatukod sa imong balay, then mangita pa jud ka og ipa-connect sa imong electricity and sa imong tubig. So instead sa high maintenance og sa high ka nako siya og gasto, moabang ka og moabang na, instead of magbuhat ka so moabang ka nga low ka nang kuha na siya ka ng cheaper price na siya nga makapuyo ra ka dayon din low maintenance siya kaya dili ka mag-worry sa maintenance anak kay nag-abang naman ka.
Next is timeline. So on 2005, AWS launched with basic cloud services. So diri na-introduce sa Amazon ang basic cloud services and marking the beginning of AWS. So next is 2006. AWS launched two important services. The first one is S3 or Simple Storage Services, which means for online storage. And provides siya scalable cloud services. The second one is EC2 or Elastic Compute Cloud, which means for virtual servers and also provides siya computing power. So on 2019, AWS became the global cloud platform. So diri na most popular ang cloud services to the whole world.
So, then in 2012, Amazon Web Services hosted its first major customer event and introduced new cloud services and innovations. ang kani siya kay is also makatabang siya to sa businesses and to learn about cloud computing. And maka-encourage po siya nga a lot of organizations nga ma-adapt ang Amazon Web Services technologies. In 2012 na siya. So, in 2014 is Amazon Web Services introduced AWS Lambda, serverless computing service. Um, this allow to developers to run code without managing servers. So, pag mo sa mga application, ang pag-develop niya kay paspas siya because i-introduce na good ang pag-run a code without managing services na. So, it's more simpler, faster, and more efficient. So, in 2019, Amazon Web Services became the world's largest cloud platform. So, serving millions of customers globally. So, siya. And this showed AWS growth leadership in providing cloud services and across many industries. So, dali yung paglambo sa Amazon Web Services because it can be applied in different organization, a lot of organization, and also connections sa mga businesses. So, dagan di siya og dagan siya benefits sa all the businessman nga sa ilahang mga business. So, that's all.
So the first purpose of AWS is host websites and apps. Runs your website or apps online without needing your own servers. So marani ang imuhang gibuhat nga websites or apps nga dili na ka mag-need og own nimo nga server. So mas maka-run ka freely nga no need na ka kanang download pag imuha nga server or maggamit. So the second one is store and backup data. So save and protect your files, photos, and important information safely on the cloud. So maprotektahan niya ang imuhang mga files, mga photos, or imuhang mga information safely dito sa cloud nga imuhang gihimong backup. So no need na ka kuan nga if ma-delete is maluya ka pangita kung saon nimo or magbuhat kag balik. So pwede ra nimo siya adto na lang kuhaon ang imuhang mga files. The third one is run and manage database. Keep track of customers' information and other data easily without handling hardwares. So run and manages databases. So, pwede mo i-run imong database dito sa AWS and i-manage sad. So, ma-keep track nimo ang mga information sa imong mga customer o sa mga other datas nga need nimo i-track or i-keep, need nimo tan-awon permi. So, without handling hardware. So, dili na ka magnunid na kag mga hardwares like kanang hard drive, nunid na ka ana. So, adun lang ka mag-keep track sa imuhang mga customers' information through your database. So, matrack nimo dito. So, the fourth one is use advanced tools. So, leverage powerful tools for analyzing data and creating smart applications and more. So, dito, makagamit sa kag mga advanced tools para i-analyze imong data para sa maka-create kag mga smart applications and lain-lain pa nga mga advanced tools.
Amazon Web Services is used by a wide range of organizations, including businesses of all sizes, startups looking for scalable solutions, government agencies for secure data management, educational institutions for online learning and research, and large enterprise institutions. Robust computing power, its flexibility and reliability make it a popular choice for anyone needing cloud-based services.
AWS is useful because it helps people store data, runs application, and build system. So, ang AWS is kanang mas mapadali bitaw kanang people store data, run application. So, and it builds systems using the internet instead of physical computers. This makes work faster and easier. So, mas mapadali og makanang mas kanang kuan ba? Faster bitaw. Ayan. So it also useful for saving money since users only pay for what they use and don't need to buy expensive equipment. So dili na sila mo gamit og kanang mga expensive equipment. So mas maka-less sila sa kanang kanang bayronon bitaw maka-save sila og money.
So today we will explain Amazon Web Services. So as of 2024, AWS remains a global leader in cloud services with its usage spread across many regions. North America leads with around 45% of AWS users, followed by Europe with 26%, the Asia Pacific for 22% of users. Other regions like Latin America and the Middle East make up smaller percentage but are showing steady growth. So, ang AWS or Amazon Web Services, it remains like nagpabiling global leader sa cloud services sa 2024 with most users or sa kadaghanan nga mga users nasa North America, so 45%, mauna 45%. So tas gisundan sa Europe with 26% og sa paspas nga pag-grow nga kuan Asia Pacific is 22%. So while ang Latin America ug Middle East is naay mas gamay nga percentage, pero nagpadayon sila nga nagkadaghan. So that's it.